Good morning, DC Universe Online. This is your boy OG Devil Dog, OGD3VILD4WG, OG Devil Dog, the original OG. Now I see a bunch of players running around with OG in front of their name. That's kind of funny because I was one of the original ones that put OG in front of mine, and that was years ago. Thank you for duplicating the process. I see several of you running around with OG in front of your name. It kind of makes me proud that you're following after my lead, and you can say otherwise, but I've been OG Devil Dog for several years. I've been in and out of the game, on and off, for several years. So, without further ado, let's finish the Season's Greetings 2025 event. And for those of you that are watching, thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to make donations, please feel free to look in the description under my Cash App. Link is there in the description. And if you go to my channel, the link is there also along with the subscribe button. So please subscribe to my channel and let's move forward. And for those of you running around with OG in front of your name, I don't speak a lot in LFG. I just watch it. And I see a lot of you coming up with OG in front of your name. Thank you for honoring me that way. And you can say that, oh no, you were the first one, whatever. I don't care if you were or were not. I've been OG Devil Dog for many, many, many years. That's with a capital YEARS. I'm the original Devil Dog, the OG Devil Dog. So thank y'all for copying the OG. I appreciate it. You're honoring me. Alright, I have Isis in my base. So she gives me a free gift every day. Alright? So let's go to our stab frags. For those of you that don't do this, I highly recommend it. Because the more stabilizer fragments you get, the more stabilizers you get. So you get enough stabilizer fragments, you get another stabilizer. We need those stabilizers to unlock the capsules that we get. And currently, this week is 3 times the stabilizer fragments. So, think about it. Getting a few extra during the week this time around. So we're going to knock out the stabilizer fragment real quick before we go into the little bitty Season's Greetings to complete it. And then when we complete the Season's Greetings, I'm going to show you how you can get it for all your alt characters, because some of the items that you receive from the reward is fully redeemable for all characters on your account. So I mean, it's kind of fun when I have my main do all the work, and then my alt characters, they feed my main character, but they do get rewarded eventually when I do events and get rewards that are claimable on all accounts. So it helps my alt characters out too. It's just one hand washes the other hand type deal when it comes to having alt characters. So we're going to knock out this Shadow Demon real quick. Give him a little beat down. Hit him with my little nemesis lasso. Wait a minute, oh, there he is. He got behind me. Alright, he is down. It usually goes a lot quicker than that, but I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy yapping the mouth. So let's go down here and collect the little base items real quick. And let's leave the area. Now what we're going to do now is real simple. We're back into the base. And we are going to the Season's Greeting in Gotham. You got Metropolis and you got Gotham. I like Gotham, so I'm going there. We're going to complete this and give a gift to all of my alt characters. Hello, Mr. Hal Jordan. How are you today? He's going to talk a little bit. And I'm just going to look over here for these little candy canes type light structures. I'm not a fan of those. I'm just going to do the easy ones real quick just to finish out this event. And there's one right there we're going to go to. We just need 9 total holiday goods recovered. Remember to block on the presents so you don't get the traps. You block, you don't get trapped. So as soon as you hit that B button to hold it down, go into your block mode. And so as soon as it's done unwrapping, you will be blocking and not get hit by that trap. Okay, we've got 2 out of 9. I'm kind of excited. I like these events. I don't like those bunch of packages there. I mean, I would do them, but I'm trying to finish this one easily and take as little time as possible. Alright, let's take these presents real quick. Block. 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 And I ain't worried about that mugger right now. Alright, we got 4 out of 9. And we're going to finish this thing strong with some easy stuff. Open the present and be sure to block. Open the present and block immediately. Go ahead, while you are opening the present, hold down your right button to block. Alright? Unless you want to dance around like a little snowman or dance around like you're doing like a little jig or something. That's on you if you don't want to block. You know, I've been playing this game. I didn't block in time. I've been playing this game since 2011 when it was on PlayStation. And then I took a break for a while, come back to it for a little bit, come to Xbox, and I've been on Xbox ever since. It came here, and I've played it several times, taken breaks several times, come back to it, taking breaks. And I am back for good this time because I've liked a lot of the changes that they've done with the game. And so I kind of enjoy running with my league. I have a good league I run with, Easy Company. And to tell you all the truth, I stay out of the LFG chat. There's a lot of toxicity and a lot of just, you name it, in LFG. A lot of scammers trying to sell stuff on the Discord channel, and they're nothing but scammers. You can say what you want, but they're scammers. Alright, we have completed the Season's Greetings event. So now, let's go see what we've gotten out of this. Season's Greetings. Now, what we've gotten is a supply box of 20 Mogo Acorns. Okay, I can use that. Once per character, a skill point token. Okay, I can use that. And this one is once per character. Check it out. Level 4 ally Mr. Freeze. That is going to go great with some of my lower level characters. So let's remember these acorns are only account bound once per account. So only this one and this one are the two that can be reclaimed on all of your characters, which is cool. Works for me. It's a skill point and an extra ally. So let's go ahead and go to claim all and go to my inventory screen. Look at that. There's a skill point token. Gave me a free skill point. And look at that. My level 4 ally, Mr. Freeze. Alright, I claimed him on that character. So let's go claim him on my other characters. Now looking at my account and all my characters, you can tell I've been around for a while. I just love watching the LFG chat and see these people pop in with OG in front of their name. Man, that's kind of cool. I appreciate it. And y'all can scream and holler and whine and cry all you want, but you know darn well that was not an original idea that you come up with. You saw somebody else do it and you just copied it. And I'm the real true OG. I was the first one that did OG in front of their name. So I take it as a badge of honor watching some of the LFGs just pop up with OG so and so, OG this and OG that. Really? Wow. All right. So look, I've got ally Mr. Freeze on her, and going down to the next character, she got a free skill point. Let's go to Zartan. Those of you that know me in real life know that I am a huge G.I. Joe fan. I've been a fan since the 80s, the early 80s. And when I was a kid and the G.I. Joe cartoon Real American Hero was out, and I've created some of my characters to look like some of the characters from that series, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go over to events, and we're going to the season's greetings. Claim them all. All right, each character on your account gets a free skill point and a level 4 ally, Mr. Freeze. That's pretty cool. So, I have been watching some stuff about the new augments that's coming out in the future. We're getting 5 new powers. Well, 4 powers and a shield. The White Lantern powers. For a chest augment. Well, we have our head augment and we have our leg origin augments. Okay? I think it's pretty cool. We're getting a chest piece and another loadout bar to be able to use during battle. That is pretty cool, Daybreak. Skill point token, and Mr. Freeze is an ally. I think that's one of the coolest things that has come along in this game in a long time. I remember originally playing this game back on PlayStation 3, and really the only open world, the only bosses there were was in Metropolis and Gotham. And those were the only world bosses you had at the time when this game first kind of came out. Maybe some of the stuff in the Sunstone, in the caverns and stuff, and it's just wow. I'm impressed the longevity of this game, how long it's kind of been around, that it's still going, that it still has an active fan base, and I'm just impressed. I really am. People say this game is dying. Well, in your eyes, it may be. The graphics ain't 100% like some of the new games are now, but It's not about graphics. It's about playability. And there's so much you can do in this game, either solo or with your leagues, as groups or whatnot. And there's just so much you can do to keep you occupied and coming back to this game. Um, some of you players are PvP players. Well, to each their own. They need a separate arena or something for the PvP players because it is really annoying trying to get somewhere and people are standing there fighting each other. Come on now, take it off somewhere where you're not in the middle of a pathway. But do whatever you want. I we all kind of laugh at these PvPers. And you know, another thing about PvP, we were just discussing this last night in um, one of our runs that we were doing, and we were kind of goofing off in runs, and we were talking about how there is a bunch of crybabies, and this is why I have my duels turned off because I got tired of hearing it myself. I get challenged to a duel or whatnot, and I unleashed everything in my arsenal. Well, you know what? It's player versus player. It's whatever's in your arsenal is fair game. You didn't discuss it beforehand. You challenged me to a duel. Um, I'm going to unleash everything I have on you. And so, back in the day when the PvP armor was all that, that's one thing, but the armor we have now far exceeds the old PvP armor. And, you know, going back to what I was saying, then I would toast somebody in a duel. Then they'd cry about it and cuss me out because I totally beat them. Look, you didn't tell me I couldn't use powers. Not my problem. You challenged me to a duel. I'm unleashing everything in my arsenal on you, whether you like it or not. And that's why I turned off my PvP stuff and declined PvP invites because, you know, I get tired of hearing the little whiners and the crybabies and little Karens and Leroys out there saying, oh, well, you're supposed to fight me. Well, what do you expect me to do? I'm using everything in my arsenal. A fight is a fight. There's nothing fair about fighting. I mean, I'm 50 years old. Think about this. Back when I was younger, a fight was a fight, and there was no such thing as a fair fight. So, yeah, cry all you want. If I happen to have my dual invite down and you want to challenge me, that's on you. Be prepared because I am unleashing everything I have on you. And that's why I keep it turned off because I don't want to deal with the whiners and the crybabies because they got beat thinking they were the best and the best of the best. Well, I tell you what, there is several PvP players out there that are the best. Some are just some of the top-notch PvP players. I actually talk to a few of them once in a while in-game in LFG when I'm on, and, you know, they are some of the best. So, I mean, I'm not knocking them. They don't even cry when if they get beat or whatnot. They trash talk each other, and it's all good. But, you know, if you're going to get beat, don't cry about it. You obviously need to do something better or learn to use your powers. That's all I got to say about it. Player versus player in duels. Unless you beforehand talk to you come up to some strange somebody and say, hey, look, send them a dual invite out of the blue, and they turn around, whoop your tail in, don't cry about it because you did not talk to them, you did not set up, oh, we're only doing hand-to-hand, or yes, you can use your powers. You didn't tell them any of that, you just sent a dual invite, so expect to get everything unleashed on you, and don't cry about it when it happens. That's my philosophy when it comes to PvP. There is no set rules. None. None in a fight. None in a fight in real life. Nope. Not at all. So, you little duelers out there, if you get beat by somebody smacking you down with their powers, that's on you. Enjoy it. Move on. Quit thinking you're the best when there's several out there that will smoke you without even using their powers. I'm not naming names because I'm not going to play favorites because I know a few of them that are really good at PvP. Alright, look at that. We're getting skill points and the Mr. Freeze token. But yeah, that was a discussion that we were having in our league last night while we were running. And I thought I'd bring it up and share it. we laugh about the whiny babies. The little whiners and the Karens and the Leroys that just throw fits when they get slaughtered. Oh man, we laugh about it. I mean, and it's in complete agreement, at least in my league and another league I run with, Crossover Angels. We're like, hey, all's fair in a fight. There's no fair fight. So, I mean, it is what it is. Don't cry about it. Sound like a little 3-year-old want to go fight somebody, and then they turn around, and the other 3-year-old turns around and puts you on your butt, and then you cry about it. Don't cry about it. Seriously, it's player versus player. You've got an arsenal. You've got a loadout. Use it. Learn to use your loadout. If you haven't mastered using your loadout in PvE, player versus environment, yeah, well, your PvP is going to suck too. Alright, look at that. We are getting a skill point and Mr. Freeze on all of our characters. And before you ask, I do have 21 total characters. 21. Every now and then you might see one pop into LFG or OG Devil Dog pop into LFG. I kind of avoid it because there's so much drama in LFG, so much toxicity. It's ridiculous, the childish behavior in LFG. So I kind of stay out of it. Let y'all do your little thing. Let y'all carry on and cuss and do whatever. Y'all have to remember there are kids that play this game too, young kids, and show a little respect. Be a little respectful, watching what you say, how you say stuff, throwing around the N word or the F word or whatnot. Come on. There used to be a total different channel where you could go and just trash talk or whatnot, but putting it in the public forum the way some of y'all carry on, that is ridiculous. I love y'all. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love all the players in DCUO. I just think the way some of y'all act sometimes is just childish. That's all I can say. And yes, I am knocking on you childish players. You trash talkers, you trolls that hang out in LFG and just trash talk and cause problems and stir up drama. Yeah, y'all are the ones I'm talking about. I, I love y'all, still the same. But I just think there's a lot of times y'all are just being childish. LFG is called looking for group. And bringing drama into that constantly, that's uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for. But y'all do you. You won't see me in LFG very often. But those that are running around with OG in front of your name, man, thank y'all. I appreciate it. I really do. It makes me proud that somebody wanted to kind of copy what I've been doing for years. I'm proud of y'all. I really am. And you can say whatever you want. Oh well, you were the original OG. You're the first one that did it. Okay. Go back to 2011 when I was on PS3. That's where how I played back then. When I came to Xbox, when this game came to Xbox, that was the name of my character then too. So yeah, let's argue about that. I'm just I'm happy that y'all do it. Y'all keep the OG in front of your name. Go ahead. Thank you for wearing it as a badge of honor for me. I greatly appreciate it. So we are still getting skill points on all of my characters. They're all getting the Mr. Freeze ally. These are my lower level characters that I use to farm with. So each and every one's getting the new skill point and getting the Mr. Freeze ally. So, coming back to the new update coming in the future with the chest augment, the White Lantern powers, and the separate loadout tray that you can use in battle. Wow. Wow. That is all I can say to that. That is a major update that's coming in the future that I, for one, am looking forward to. Oh, I didn't have this sorted, so now I gotta go find them. Um, that is a major update that I am looking forward to. There it is. Let me fix this. You can tell I haven't been on him in a minute. But yeah, that is a major update. I'm just 4 powers, a new shield. Okay, it's a White Lantern shield. Okay, the 4 powers though, I'm kind of cool with, and then the extra loadouts to have access to during battle. That is pretty cool. So we're looking at another row of 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6. So if you push the L down, it'll bring up another one, and the R down will bring up 2 more, maybe 7, because the Bottle City Kohler has its own. So definitely that I'm thinking it may be 6 extra powers you can use at one time. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So we'll just have to see how it plays out, how it works, and go from there. Hmm. I was discussing with Wolfman from Crossover Angels last night, and while we were running, and a couple other league mates of ours, while we were running some on duty stuff, we were discussing this last night about the different loadouts and what we're going to use and how we're going to be prepared for it. And so, I mean, it's pretty cool. Now, this is one of my really low characters, so yeah, this level 4 is going to help her out. So is the skill point. And my lowest character should be Geralt. Yeah, it It is Geralt. He is my lowest character right now. But hey, this free stuff just adds to his armament. And he has a big sword. Claim all that. Alright. Now let's go back to OG Devil Dog. I appreciate y'all sticking it out with me through this as I show you that when you complete the event and it says once per character, you can add everything that you just got that's once per character from your reward on your main and send it to all of your alt characters. I use my alt characters as a bank. They feed OG Devil Dog, Nth Metal, and other things that he needs. And while he's doing events, I unlock the stuff for them to be able to use. So it's I scratch their back, they scratch my back type of scenario. And so it's always good to have alt characters, especially multiple alt characters that you can rely on and have different powers on, different loadouts, and different things that you can do and just have fun with. It kind of makes the game more enjoyable. That way you're not stuck on one character on one power set, and you can use multiple characters with multiple power sets. And okay, well, I'm tired of playing mental. I'm going to go over to fire, or I'm done with fire, I'm going to celestial for a little while. It gives you a refreshness to have multiple characters with different powers. But this is OG Devil Dog. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. The bottom right hand corner for you PC players, there's a white button, little hover button that you can hover over with your mouse. Subscribe that way. If you would like to donate to my channel, in the description link is my Cash App, or if you go to my channel, my link is under my picture on my main channel page, along with the subscribe button that way. So feel free to subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. I was showing y'all what you could do with this new event and how you could send it to your alternate characters and help make them stronger and use your bank characters for your main. So y'all be blessed, and I will see you next video. Y'all keep doing you. Y'all keep having fun. PvP players, go have fun, do your thing, whatnot. PvE players that like to do the environment stuff, like myself and other players, y'all have fun. Enjoy your game and play the game how you want to play. This is OG Devil Dog. Be blessed, and I will see you in the next video.